Hey everybody, this is Akai coming to you. I hope you're having a grand rising. You're having a wonderful day. Some of you are getting ready for work and everything. Others may be off or whatnot. But listen, I have a wonderful video for you. We're going to talk about, basically quickly talk about relationships and how people complain. And that's one thing that I noticed on YouTube. Whether you're talking about any type of social media, you hear people complaining about relationships, just complaining, and about their failed relationships, and they're very quick to blame others, the other party. Okay, guys, I gotta, I may not be talking to you, but it may be, maybe I'm talking to someone that you know of. Stop doing this, because when you're pointing at someone else, that thumb is coming right back at you. Okay? Now, the problems are self inflicted, and a lot of people don't want to hear that when you get into relationships. They're self inflicted. You made the decision. In other words, you made the decision to get into these relationships. You saw all the signs, so it's self-inflicted. You thought, well, maybe I'm not seeing what I think I'm seeing. It's self-inflicted. You made the decisions. And so that makes it technically, I'm not trying to be funny, but it does make it your fault. Okay? The thing is that a lot of people, most people, they don't use discernment. They don't pay attention to the signs when they get into relationships. And I don't mean just romantic, intimate relationships. I mean business relationships, work relationships, whatnot. People are not paying attention, and they think that, and it's not that you're supposed to be judging other people, but you have to learn how to call a spade a spade. If it's a spade, don't say that it's a club or it's a heart. It's a spade. That's the bottom line. Pay attention, like in spades. Watch the board. What's playing right now? Don't make the mistake of saying that you didn't have something when you did. Okay? Now, you have to understand that you attract what you are. That's the biggest thing about this video that's so important, is that you attract what you are. So if you're a woman and you're with a low down, no good son of a, you know what, and it's just a terrible thing, and then and the friends of the woman will say, I don't know why Cheryl keeps, she puts up with him, because Cheryl is him. Cheryl is an example, me throwing that name out there, so I don't want any Cheryls getting in the comment section talking about, don't be talking about me, don't be talking about me. No, but the bottom line is that it's your fault. In other words, you attract what you are. So if you're a weed, you're going to attract a weed. If you're a rose, you're going to attract a rose. If you're a dog, you're going to attract a dog. Like when women say, oh, he's just a dog. Well, but y'all together. How did that happen? Because he's just like you. It might be a reason why you feel that you can control him, and that's the reason why you with him, but you're a dog just like he is. Whatever your spouse or your boyfriend or girlfriend, or friends with benefits that you have, or bad situation you got at work, or the bad business deal that you did, you saw the signs, but you ignored them. It's your fault. It's your fault. Now, why am I talking about energy? Okay, because this is all about frequency and vibration. Okay? In other words, you attract what you are. So if you're you have a positive energy going on, then you're going to attract positive things into your life. If you're going to, and positive people into your life, You know, in other words, the change has to start within. I read a book one time that said that your outer experiences and environment is a direct reflection of your inner. So if you keep attracting bad stuff, it's because, I don't mean to call you bad, but you got something on the inside of you that's causing this bad stuff and these bad people to come to you. And does that really mean that they're bad? And I don't, in the universe, there's no such thing as really bad or good. A lot of people don't realize that. It's polarity. So if you're of negative polarity, you're going to draw negative polarity things towards you and people and entities. It's the same thing if you're a positive polarity. So you got to remember, everything is about frequency and vibration, just like the great Nikola Tesla said. He said, if you can understand frequency and vibration, you can understand the universe. I'm going to add on to that what Nikola Tesla said. If you can understand the universe, then you can actually understand yourself. Because the universe is on the inside of you. Okay? So you're experiencing yourself. When you see other people, believe it or not, they are you. You are them. Like, I am you. You are me. I wouldn't talk about you or treat you bad because that's treating me bad. I'm not going to produce negative polarity when I need positive polarity in my life. Okay? So you got to understand frequency vibration before you can understand anything else. Okay? And then you'll understand why you keep having failed business relationships, failed intimate relationships, failed relationships with your family, and a lot of other things have to do with polarity. Just like the reason why I'm not around a lot of my family is because, what did I say? It's polarity. It just makes sense. Okay? So I want you all, that's all I really have for today. Definitely put some examples in the comment section. If you have any questions, definitely put those in the comment sections. Guys, believe it or not, I love to hear from people and to have good conversation. That's just my personality and everything. So would love to hear from you. You guys have a wonderful day, okay? Because it's Monday now and it's starting that little work week. So anyway, you guys be good now. All right, Akai out.